Hi guys, in this video I would like to show you how to join the shoulder seams with a crochet and a line, so our pattern will on both sides will be aligned in a nice manner. Okay, to do that you can see that this shoulder is already complete. We are going to move on to the second shoulder. And to do that, the very first thing that you need to do is to count your stitches so you get an even number of stitches on both sides. So, for example, for this top, I've got 21 stitch here and 21 stitch here. Okay, and then the second step would be just to visually assess how the pattern falls in together. So see, I've got this line and this line that I'm going to join together. Then the next one is going to be this and this, then this and this, and so on. Okay, so we will start by grabbing our yarn and leaving a tail long enough so we can later cut it and hide it in our stitches here. Make sure that you leave it long enough so it's not gonna be short, so it's gonna disturb the pattern after. You grab this stitch by this side and this stitch by this one, and you pull a yarn through both of them and let go. Okay, when you do it with the crochet, just make sure that your stitches are not twisted, so you've got like open loops when you join them together. Next, you do the same with the second set of stitches. You pull the yarn through, and now you pass this stitch over the second one. Also, when you do that, make sure that your stitches are not, you allow enough yarn here, not overly overstretch, but long enough so your knitting is not going to be, all jammed here like that, and it's not gonna form a nice shoulder line. So what I do is just when I pull the yarn and form a stitch, I'm just holding it just a little bit with my finger like that, and I continue, but that's just my personal preference that allows me to hold this loop in place. Then we continue with the next stitch, and then I let go of this stitch here and pass it over on this stitch, and then again I hold it and then grab the next set of stitches and let go of this stitch and continue like that. Hold it, let go, then assess your progress. See, for right now we've got this report aligned with this one. Again, I hold it a little bit here in place and repeat. And again, we assess our progress. Everything is aligned and nice. We don't forget to see if our stitches are twisted or not when we join them together. so it's stretchy enough, and we continue like that until we get to this point. Okay, so I've joined all the stitches together. Now one more step, we need to ensure that the knitting tension is even for both shoulders. Okay, so it's here and here. Seems like it is. So I'm ready to cut this yarn and to hide it in between the neckline stitches. I'm going to cut it a bit longer. Okay, those were our yarn overs, so maybe it's a good idea to hide it somewhere here. Here's how we do it. We make a loop, tighten it up, we grab this stitch, wrap this loose end around, and we can make a loop somewhere here, one more loop, and tighten it up just to make sure that it's gonna stay in place like that. Okay, and after that we can just simply hide it by pulling this tail and hiding it between the other stitches that are below. Okay, I'll do one more time. And then I'll cut the tail. Okay, here we do the same thing. But now we hide it along these edge stitches. And I'll make a loop somewhere here and tighten it up. Go down to more edge stitches and then cut the tail. Done. Okay. Next step is to finish our neckline.